Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Forgotten Camel, and I'm here with another update. Okay, now,
It's been said that the 501st
finally,
got the best of the war. We
well,
also got the
let's go through
worst.
this first.
Anfalusia the Seps dug their metal heels into the muck of that alien hellhole and dared the Republic to come in after them. So we did. Only to be met with the month after month of flesh-eating diseases, shrieking nocturnal predators, and other sights that haunt me to this day. Cut off and friended by our superiors, our only hope was Ayla Secura, our Jedi commander.
Sorry, little hiccup
Without
there.
her iron will, none of us would have come out of that mess with our sanity or our lives. When her death came, I hope it was quick. She earned that much.
Okay, so I'm here with another update, and plus you're gonna see some of this Star Wars Battlefront, which is probably the better game than the other one. So, tomorrow, or maybe today or next week, I don't know. But either way, tomorrow I'll finally be going to the Philippines. I did say once before, and probably Dusky's the only one who knows right now, but I said once before that I'd be going to the Philippines on January, but I had to cancel it and, like, forward it. Oh, I forgot how to throw a grenade. You throw it. Okay, good. And I destroyed it. So anyway, and I'm dead. I'm really not good at explaining things while I'm playing, but I can't really play music without doing anything else. Although, to be honest, I wouldn't really have to play music because there's a Star Wars music in the background. Anyway, I'll finally be going to the Philippines tomorrow. That's February 6th. And, I'm gonna be there for a very long time. I'll finally, I guess, I get to be there with my mom, because, she's over there right now taking care of business. And I get to have a nice vacation, and some tutoring for math. That sort of thing. I really like the Philippines. I like going to the islands and places. Don't kill me. How do you sprint? Okay, I'm sprinting. Okay, good. Stop chasing me, please. It's really hard to make it up like this. It's because usually when I'm doing an update, I talk into a recording mic, and if I mess up, I just stop and then try again. Why can't I spawn? But it's hard for me to do it this way. Okay, I won't be able to play that many Fallout games, or I won't be able to play Fallout games at all because, oh shoot, I'm about to lose. There are only 4 left. But what was I saying? Yeah, I won't be able to play any of the good games that I have, like Fallout. Although, to be honest, I don't consider Fallout 4 a good game. It's decent. I can say that. Fallout 4 is decent enough that it's keeping me playing. And that's all I'm going to say. But anyway, the reason why I can't play is because well, obviously I can't bring my computer with me. And so I won't be able to play that many games. I can play this, though. This is a really fun game. I love this game. But it's so much harder on the PC. I never thought of how hard it would be on the PC. I guess, you know, PC players are a lot better. I guess. I don't know. Why can't I see the enemy? There. So where's the enemy? But, mostly I'm just gonna do some gamer's opinion if some people do, if Dusky is able to use his laptop again. By the way, Dusky's laptop, he broke his laptop because he slept right next to it. Like, he was sleeping right next to his laptop, and he wakes up and finds it cracked, just completely cracked. It still works, but it's disorienting. So there's really not that much you can do. Oh, where'd he go? Oh. Of course, most of the time he just uses his iPod for the gamer's opinion. And I'm dead. This is so disorienting. I'm not used to playing on the PC.
Sakura has landed. A Republic gunship crashed in the brush near here. Acquire its power cell and bring it back to reactivate the ATTE.
Okay. Can I be Ayla Sakura? I won't be Ayla Sakura. You know, there's also another thing I want to be able to talk about, but it kind of... Ah, shoot, I'm going to die. It's a really touchy subject, and it's not something I want to talk about because it's sort of political, and it also has to do with race, and I hate having to discuss things about politics. It's you know, it's really hard to talk about something like politics, talk about politics, and then something else like every time I try talking about politics online, I get into a flame war, and I hate having to get into flame war. Only once or twice have I gotten an honest and
Nice work. The ATTE has been reactivated.
And I died immediately.
CIS
Wow.
offensive is being mounted from the fungal tree to the south. Advance on their base of
Can I
operations
spawn, please?
there
Thank you.
and take out their primary defense turrets.
I'm terrible at this game. I'm sorry, but it's just... I'm terrible. See, anyway, I don't like having it... Wow, this is inverted. Why is this inverted? Why is this a thing? It's so annoying. I hate having to mess with the controls. No. Okay. Now I can see. Die! Don't come here. I don't know how to kill that thing, so I can't see what I'm shooting at. How do I switch? Oops. Okay, I want to kill this guy right here. How do I... Ah, forget it. Anyway, what I'm complaining about, and don't destroy my ATTE. Thank you. I'm a beast in this thing. Although people would be better than me. Most people would. But go away, you stupid bugs! Or whatever. I forget what you call them. But the reason why I don't like talking about these things. Okay, no, that's I already got past that point. Let's just change it to something else. It's similar, but I don't really like America that much. And you know, I was born in it. Okay, I'm a natural born citizen. I'll even show you my birth certificate if I have to. But I just go away.
The Separatists assault on Felucia has been severely crippled. We have them on the run.
Gotcha. Hey, I won! Yay! See, I don't really like America that much because of its racism.
When the 501st was finally rotated
Okay?
out of Felucia,
And you think that I'm talking about the racism against blacks. But that's
the bravest soldiers
entirely
It's a good
the
thing we were wearing helmets.
opposite. And I'm not going to say it's
None of us
against
could bear
whites,
to look her in the eye.
because the white community is like not being discriminated against that much. It's the Asians and the Hispanics that are always discriminated against, and I really feel sorry for the Hispanics. I said this before in a previous video, like 2 videos off, but I just feel sorry for them because they're treated so much worse than the Asians are. Look at this black racism mentality that people believe in. Everyone believes that the only problem they have with racism is racism against blacks, but it's not true. It's the media that's just portraying it. And there's discrimination against Asian and Hispanics. They discriminate against my mother. They discriminate against me. They discriminate against... I mean, hell... I can't really show you it right now, but even a very famous university was discriminating against Asians. Something about not admitting them as, you know, they weren't admitting Asians even though they qualified or something like that. It just... And they'd sued for it, but they wouldn't accept it. But when black people, and they do this a lot, when black people sue about this, they win! I just don't get it. Why do people all believe that there's this... that these guys, black people, are racist? I mean, are being discriminated against when most of them are not. Just why? I don't... This is why I don't like America. Because they say they're trying to battle racism, but they're not doing it at all. They're covering it up to make it look like the blacks are being discriminated against. But that's not true. I go to Walmart and Sam's, and it's in an area where it's filled with mostly white people live in that area, but they are mostly blacks. The supervisors and sometimes the managers are usually white, but the rest are black. And they're like no Asians and no Hispanics, and they have some white, but they didn't hire any Asians or no Hispanics. And it's not, and it doesn't look like... You could say it's a coincidence, but I went to another Walmart that was about 4 miles away, and they did the same thing. No Asians, no Hispanics, mostly black, very little white people, and then completely... 90% of white people live in that area. So, I don't understand why they're saying that everyone's being racist against the black people. They're getting freebies, for crying out loud. And they're... I mean, I know is it just... I just don't like having to talk about this because I know some of you are going to dislike the video already because I'm talking about,
when the separatists'
you know,
invasion of Kashyyyk
black people
caught the
aren't
Republic
the real
flat-footed,
victims
a
here,
detachment of the 501st
but they're
was
not.
sent in to stop the bleeding until reinforcements
Okay?
could arrive. was a textbook suicide mission.
I mean, I even read about people, you know, college students. I was reading other people's essays, and they were talking about how some Hispanics were killed by blacks. It's never showed on the news actually, but it's how Hispanics are some Hispanics, and this was her uncle, by the way. This some Hispanic was killed by black because he was Hispanic, and most people believe that Hispanics are illegal aliens. And for right now, I'm just going to say Mexicans. So it's not most Hispanics, but most Mexicans right now are pretty much coming in here illegally. I mean, I can get why you're angry, but I just not every Hispanic is a Mexican, and not every Hispanic is an illegal alien.
Bomber incoming.
The droids have put up a blockade around Kashyyyk.
I'm terrible at this game, by the way.
We'll need to weaken their forces. Pilots,
one?
focus your attacks on their support ships.
Whoa, I almost crashed. Wow, this is trippy. Okay, so the thing is, whenever I get out of college, this racism thing doesn't get fixed. I kind of want to move, and how do I escape that?
Take out that landing party.
I need to look at the controls.
Attention. All
This game is hard.
on deck. Chase down that
How do you
scout.
avoid those turrets? Is it F? Is it Q? Is it Z? Is it this? C? B? No. B? N? G? T? A? 5?
Soldier behind you. Don't let him get a lock.
Yeah, anyway, if I ever get out of college and this racism mentality doesn't get fixed, I'm just gonna move to the Philippines, because that's kind of what I want to do, because at least they're not as racist there as they are here. Alright? At least they don't treat one race as first class people and everyone else as second class.
Repeat. Victor Echo 1-2.
Well, I'm just going to have to... I mean, the white aren't actually being treated as a second class, but the Asian and Hispanics, they're just... It's really
Victor Echo 1-2.
sad how the media is treating this racism as only black, and they're just ignoring the real victims here. I just don't like it. Where's that? Just going to get in that one then. I do not know how to dodge in this thing.
Victor Echo 1-2. Tri-fighter, after him.
Ah, shoot. How do you dodge stuff? Ah! Wait, what did I do?
You've got a vulture on your tail.
Was it caps lock? Oh, okay. And I'm dizzy. Stop shooting at me!
Vulture behind you. Don't let him get a lock.
I don't know what I'm shooting at. Where are those turrets coming from? I want to disable those turrets. Stop shooting at me!
Watch your flying. We're running out of reinforcements.
I'm going to die. Well, we lost. I am terrible pilot. A very terrible pilot.
Bomber incoming. Repeat. Bomber incoming.
I'm just going to say that now, and we just lost, for crying out loud. Why isn't that other thing showing up? Alright, Where is it? Okay, I kind of lost what I was trying to say here, but I think I got my point across here. I'm going to talk about this more in detail on some other video, but it may not be in a while. But I just hope that you understand that blacks aren't the only victims. Like, there is racism against blacks. That much is true, but it's not as big as people think they are. How do I land? Oh. It's not as big as people think it
Bomber
is.
incoming. Repeat. Bomber incoming.
It's... Oh, this is much easier. I should have done this instead. Stop shooting at me. But I did it. I killed you. Okay, this is much easier and safer. What was I saying again?
Reinforcements are exhausted. We have failed.
Yeah, that figures. How did they kill me in the first place? Right, as I said, it's really hard to talk about this, but at least I hope you understand that the racism here is deeper than you think, okay? Just think about it, okay? Don't believe everything that the media says about everything else. It's really... I just hope you understand, okay? Anyway, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and good day.